Welcome back, everyone. You may have seen the first resin pour we did on a Texas MDF cutout. So this is a second one. I actually made this one as a gift for my mama. And so I didn't really like what I did there, so I'm trying to fix it. This is obviously hyperlapsed quite a bit for your benefit. So that first color we put down, that bluish color, is a Colourarte resin pigment. I'm trying to remember the name. The second one is by Woody's Goodies. And the third one, that pinkish one, is Pink Champagne that I'm putting down now, also by Woody's Goodies. Trying to remember some of these colors that I used. And that is called Frosty Pearl by Woody's Goodies. And then that paler pink is called Aphrodite's Nighty, also by Woody's Goodies. And so my mom likes kind of country colors, so she likes that country blue. That seafoam looking color is called Indian Ocean, so I actually use that in the first one as well. So for this one I wanted to do similar colors to the one we first did, but I wanted to incorporate some of those more dusty rose colors and that beautiful Colourarte blue. I need to remember the name of it. Because that's very similar to some of the blues that my mom likes. So here I'm just moving the color around a little bit with my heat gun. The heat gun I'm using here is also in the description box. And in a moment I'm going to, after I move things around just a little bit, I'm going to embellish this with some stones I colored myself. And I have a video in the description box on how I did that. Basically just colored those glass stones with alcohol ink. I think those glass stones I actually got from either Hobby Lobby or the Dollar Tree. So it's a really fun way to embellish your art, and then you can color it yourself. So that's super cool. So you can see I'm trying to clean up where I just randomly decided to go horizontal, and so I'm actually trying to add a little bit more of the blue and that Indian Ocean color. It's really bothering me that I can't remember the name of that Colourarte color. I'm going to look it up. So I ended up just kind of covering up where things were looking a little blurry there. And for me, that little bit made a huge difference. So I sped this up because this is not the first time we have done this, of course. But I think it's fun to see the different variations, and my mom really, really enjoyed it. So I was super happy. This was actually her birthday gift. So now that we have moved the colors around, we're just basically letting that epoxy set just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and start embellishing. And I'm actually looking up the color that I can't remember. I'm having a huge brain fart. All right, so now with the glass stones, you can definitely use gloves, but I will say it's a little bit more difficult to control where they fall. So those top ones are actually some peach ones I made for the previous work I did, and I really like the way they look they kind of pull out that peach color, the pink color, while really softening it a little bit. And there's not necessarily any specific order that you have to go in. I like to put something on both edges, just because I think it's natural for the eye to see the edges as a place to be embellished a little bit. So I used a coral color primarily to color the peach ones. The green ones, I used a mixture of some teal ones, and I also used some that I used, I think, a patina color on. And then I obviously used some of the teal colored ones in the blue spots. And I really think the embellishing causes this piece to really come alive. So I know that we don't have a whole lot of time left. I do have as much as I can listed in the description box for you, including the video on how I embellished the stones or colored them myself. Our social media links are also listed below. If you are not currently a subscriber, we would love it if you would like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I also have a custom listing going up on Etsy for the Texas resin pieces if you're interested in a piece of your own. We currently have one already in our Etsy shop for the crosses. So let us know. Thank you again for watching and have a wonderful day. I just realized I told you guys goodbye before the close-up. So here's the close-up, so you can see a little bit more detail. Thank you again.